Well, welcome back to the Loveland Report and Loan Origin Show. Thank you for joining us to get all of your real estate and mortgage news. As I do every week, I want to talk about a couple new homes I've got listed, and I want to give realtors an idea of what's out there and buyers alike. I got a great one in Oviedo, Bruce, where I grew up. This is a gorgeous custom home. The builder's own personal home. They always load all the extras they can in this. $895,000, 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, plus an in-law suite. 3,700 square feet. The in-law suite has a separate entrance. You got a 3-car garage right downtown Oviedo, no HOA. This area is blowing up, Bruce. They're actually knocking down homes and building new custom homes there. All around there, the whole city center is going to get redesigned. There's a new city center just south of that towards UCF. That's at $895,000. I've got one in Mount Dora Country Club, $669,000, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, basically double master suites with a 2-car garage, right next to the golf course. And this is for 3,000 square feet, double masters, plus a big den. Got big open living areas. One thing about this home, you walk into this, Bruce, you don't see many custom homes like this. Most custom builders are way up over $1 million now.
Sure.
And so this house is $669,000, but you got big columns inside when you walk in, high ceilings, like 15 feet high in all the rooms. The double master suites both have tub and shower, not just a single shower in one of them, the garden tub and everything. Beautiful pool out back with a big old screen porch, plenty of room to do everything. No neighbors behind you, a green space.
Now you said you have 2 masters in that. Now, is that house, would that work for a multi-generational family?
It would if they can tolerate each other enough to sit in the same living areas. Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, one of the bedrooms, it's big enough to have your own living area inside the bedroom, inside the master.
It's got an ensuite.
So, yeah, both of them do. Yeah. Yeah. If you can tolerate, if they're not outlaws and they're in-laws, yeah, you could do that. So we got an older parent aging at home with you. All right. In Metro West for $620,000, I've got 3,000 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths with a 3-car garage. And that has paid off solar panels, Bruce. And it's also a ranch style house. Everything, there's one bonus room upstairs.
Yep.
Everything's on one floor. So people love that. Most of you get up over 2,500 square feet nowadays. Most homes are 2-story boxes.
They are, because
so
they have
builder
small,
wants,
50-foot lots.
Yeah, the builder goes up. And then I've got the best price in the Palisades in Claremont. These got 1/4-acre lots, 4-bedroom, 3-bath with a pool, 2,700 square feet for $510. And this is a great buy. We've got mostly in this neighborhood, the home's about the same square footage, well, smaller, 2,000 square feet are selling
Who
like this.
built that Palisades? Do you know?
I don't remember. That builder is probably long gone. It started during the bubble. And then I've got in Deltona, now this is 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, lakefront with a pool, 2,100 square feet for $465.
That's a really good price.
And this is lakefront. Now, this is a fishing lake, not a ski
fishing lake, but nobody's going to be living on it.
This was totally redesigned inside. Got a decorator panels everywhere, new lighting. This house was renovated down to the door hardware, designer kitchen, quartz countertops. All the appliances are included, even the washer dryer. Just a great property. No HOA, $465.
What do you think that would rent for?
Around 26, 27.
Okay.
So a little tough on a rental side because you got the luxury. That's one thing. Good point. When you got like an extra large lot, they don't rent for more. Tenant doesn't want to mow the grass.
No.
They want features. They're not going to pay you extra for
right.
the pool. You got to take care of. I don't really see a big difference there. Lakefront, you got a view. You're not going to get the extra $50,000 you're looking for in price compared to the other homes. So, and then we go to Greater Hills, $415,000. 1,800 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. This is an original owner home, Bruce. This thing is so well cared for. He's done all the right renovations, nice laminate floors. He's got, it's open floor plan, but you still have a formal living, formal dining, or a fourth, could be actually a den or a formal living. Out back, you got a screen porch. Very low HOA dues in this one, $415,000.
That's a good price in that community too. That was Greater Construction built those homes.
Yeah, it's I remember selling those for $80,000 when they were new. Now $330,000 for this house, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 1,800 square feet, inspected. The owner's doing the repairs. This house was an older home that they had it on a master bath and a bedroom and a big living area. So very well done with a 1-car garage. This is right downtown Belle Isle. Got a neighborhood boat ramp.
Some good listings there, buddy.
330,000.
Really nice.
And this is like 1,800 square feet. It needs a little bit of updating. It's okay. You could move right in, but like the other houses around it selling for $350 are only 1,300 square feet. So great property there.
Belle Isle, beautiful.
And then
area.
I've got in Dundee, I've got an office building, 269,000, 2,000 square feet in Dundee. Great for a real estate office, great for a lawyer's office, barber shop, whatever. Lady that had it, used it as a thrift shop and a barber shop. It's a single-story building, already inspected, 1-car garage on it, right on Main Street in Dundee. So call me if you want to take a look at those. Whatever you're searching for, call me. I had 2 listeners call me last week, Bruce, at 407-352-8118. Both of them retiring, saying, this is what I want on my dream home. Got one gentleman, he's going to park. He has a massive, really expensive RV. He wanted a piece of land to plug
Well,
that
he's
in
got to
on,
have a place to put it.
and he wants, yeah. So I found him a half-acre lot. The other gentleman was looking at land and or building something. It's hard to find land unless you go outside of
It
town.
is.
That's not very
And
expensive.
if you retire and you're a guy, you need a place to put your RV or your boat, your
Your
bass
stuff, your
boat.
toys, yeah.
And you also need, you know what else you need? You need a workshop, because every guy needs a workshop to do some woodworking. You're going to build some bird cages or something.
No, I don't
know.
do that. I don't do that. I need a gun.
I don't know what you're going
I
to
need
be.
5 acres to do a gun
I'm going to
range.
tell you something. I can't wait till I can take my and convert my workshop into a full-on woodworking workshop. Then I'm going to be happy as a clam.
Yep.
And
What
I
do you
can-
got for us, Bruce?
I want to talk a little bit about what people are doing right now. So first of all, I don't think we're going to see any type of real reduction in interest rates. I think you're going to hover between 6.25% and 6.5%. That's where they lie right now. So for all of you folks that were looking at refinancing, that were waiting for rates to drop to 5.5%, I think it's going to be a long time before that happens. I don't see it happening anytime soon. There's no indicators that we're going to see that. So you may be better off to save. If you can save, say, $100 a month by refinancing, that may be worth it for you to do it, because it could be another 3 to 5 years before we start seeing interest rates dropping below that to where it's going to benefit. How do you know whether it's worth it? Because I had a client the other day said, $200 a month is not worth me refinancing. I said, you have a break-even point of 24 months. It's well worth it. And they said, nah, it's not enough for me. They left it on the table. Now they can't even get close to that. They wouldn't even save $100 a month. So pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. If you can benefit from it, then let's determine what the break-even period is. If the break-even period for you to refinance is greater than 36 months, then I tell you, don't do it. It's not worth it to do it. But I'm even getting solicitations in the mail from lenders that are telling me they can get me a 4.75% interest rate. You and I both know that program doesn't exist, but the average person doesn't know that. And they go, honey, look at this lender can get us 4.75. I got it. It must be true. It's in the mail. And so they think, then they call this company, and then these people look at their credit. Don't do that, folks. Do not do that. That is not safe for you to do. A solicitation by mail or by phone is not the reason you call. You call the loan arranger. I'll tell you whether you should do it or not. Nobody's got better prices than I do. They don't. They just don't. I'm the largest retail lender in the entire country. 1 in 14 loans in Florida are cross country. 1 in 14.
That's pretty good.
1 in 14.
There's
That's
some big companies out there.
good.
You guys are massive. And the difference is, Bruce, talking to knowledgeable people about that. And then I think the products you guys have.
It is. And you know what? As you can tell, just by my tone of my voice, I'm very passionate about what I do. And you know why? Cleve and I want you to win. We're not here. Listen, we're not here that one more real estate deal is going to make or break me. One more mortgage is going to make or break me. I want it to make or break you. I want you to win when you buy a home. I want you to leave that closing table and go, man, I felt good. Bruce, thanks for taking good care of me. Your team was amazing. Cleve, thank you for taking great care of me and negotiating a great deal. And then come back again and again. That's what we want. We want you to win. You can win if you follow a path. Now, that path could be discipline. Some of you out there don't have as much discipline as maybe you should have. Okay. Following a disciplined path to be able to create wealth. Cleve and I will lay it out for you. Neither one of us are the smartest guys in the room, but we are hard workers. And what we've done is we've created a path for simple people to follow, like we are, that works every single time. And that's our LeapFrog program. So if you want to amass wealth in real estate, give us a call. We will get you started. My name's Bruce Woodburn. I'm the loan arranger. You can reach me now at 407-250-9144 or webringyouhome.com. Purchase, refinance, home equity line of credit, you name it, I got it, and it's all direct. And I don't sell your information. You go to a mortgage broker, the first thing they do is trade your information off because they can't do anything with it. So they have to go to outside companies with it.
Yep.
I had a transaction, Cleve, last week. It almost fell apart for my client and the client that my client was buying from, because the one before us was using a mortgage broker and he had been out of the country for 24 days. And he says, my team's got this handled. His team did not have it handled. And it got extended 3 times. My client almost lost the deal. It was horrible. Stop going to these people, you guys. It's horrendous. Well, then I had another client went to a mortgage broker that his friend referred him to. I did his old mortgage. He's a veteran. He went to New Day, the Veterans New Day that you see the Admiral advertise on. They turned him down for his VA financing. Flat out turned him down. He came to me and he goes, and I went, why didn't you come to me first? I did your mortgage. He goes, oh, he's referred over to, they called me and a friend said they were good. And he went there and they turned him down. I had that guy approved and in the car with his real estate agent that same day.
And this is what I talked at the top of the show about knowing your numbers. When you're a buyer, go to Bruce first. You'll know your price. You'll know your down payment. You'll know your options on those things. It's very important. You'll know how much we need to ask the seller to pay for closing costs. When you're a seller, know your numbers. I went to a seller a couple weeks ago, Bruce, and they didn't know, they had not been told by the agent. They didn't ask, but they had not been told by the agent. The builder's right down the street building the same home they're in.
You were calling on a client that had already let their other agent go.
Other agent had them listed and didn't talk to them about how the builder down the street was giving $30,000 for closing costs and had them priced at the same and couldn't understand why they had no activity. Now, after I helped them with their numbers on what they would do, they'd owned the house for a while. They had good equity.
Sure.
They were just they were competing in the wrong arena.
They weren't competing.
They weren't there.
They weren't in the same game.
They weren't even in the game. Yeah, they were on the market, but not in the market. And then if you're a landlord, I just had one guy, Bruce, that I helped, three rental properties. All of them had tenants in them. And as soon as somebody tells me this, these tenants have been there for more than 5-7 years, I go, let me guess. The rents were half what they're supposed to be. And after I checked it, he goes, I can't raise it. They're my friends. I go, I'll raise them. I'll call them right now and raise them. I'll send a letter out and say, I'm managing this for you. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to nearly double his rent. And I don't even like to calculate it and go over the number and say, this is how much you've lost in the past several years because you weren't getting market rent.
I have to do that with clients all the time when they're buying.
And one of them, semi-pro hoarder, trashing the property. Should have been gone a long time ago. So this is what we do. We inspect our properties quarterly. We go through them. If we got an issue with a tenant, we just tell them to fix it or you're out. And we can do that. We can end the lease based on terms like that. If they're harming the property or doing anything like that, our lease is ironclad, written by property management attorneys. But if you have any questions like that, call me 407-352-8118. I will help you with your numbers. I will help you with a real estate plan so you know what's going on out there.
Absolutely. And get your mortgage approved by the people that know what they're doing. The people that aren't going to sell your information off to the Philippines or Russia or wherever they outsource it to. I guarantee you, I bank at Truist. I call Truist. I go to either the Philippines or I don't even know where the hell I'm going. I think it's the Philippines. And then Bank of America, same thing. Wells Fargo, same thing. You people are working with banks that are selling your data to foreign countries. You know, that's wrong.
You need to move over to my bank.
I might have to do
Portrait
that.
Portrait.
Is it Portrait or
Portrait?
Patriot?
Brand new Portrait
Bank.
Like the picture. Brand new community bank in Winter Park. Anyway, I think just so important that people talk to you first, Bruce, and go to WeBringYouHome.com. All the education you give people on LeapFrog, everything we've been through is good. God, I wish I knew what I knew now. I'm 60. If I knew that when I was 29 and 28, bought my first home, good Lord.
You know what I find too, is that I think a lot of lenders are afraid to tell the client the truth. So because they feel like they're asking for too much information up front. I'm going to warn you right now, if you come to me for a mortgage, I'm going to get
it's going to feel like you're in a CA black
I'm going to get every document that I need to get your loan approved up front. That you're not the guy that's 3 days from closing and your loan's still
you're not going to zip tie them to a chair and put a bag over their head. But you're going to extract all the information from you need.
I'm going to get it. But we got to give out our phone numbers. My number for the Loan Arranger is 407-250-9144, or go to WeBringYouHome.com and get a great mortgage right here. Cleve Loveland, how do they reach you?
407-352-8118 or cleveloveland.com for your real estate plan.
Yeah, we'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Loveland Report and the Loan Arranger Show. Do not go in.